Hey guys, Luton here, and back with more ARMA Zeus, finally. It's been a while. I've got a hell of a lot of stuff all happening at the moment. I've been away on holidays and things, and then I've just been working. So we've got more stuff coming up. The live streams still continue as always, and we're getting in with some Achilles as well really soon. But this is going back. I've got some stuff from a couple of weeks. I'm putting it all out there. The missions, I have to say, looking back through, there's some great ones coming up. So I hope you'll watch, hope you'll enjoy. Thanks so much. And I've also got the new PC build coming up very, very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. So, Operation Red Line. So we're going to read down through this. There's one other little element I need to put in. I'm just going to copy this as well. So I'm going to read you through the mission, guys, because obviously I've written it ahead of time. So, here we go. NATO Strike Force Omega was sent to assault and destroy a heavily defended CSAT intelligence installation in the southwest region near the town of Yanuka. We lost contact with them at 0600. Their final reports indicated the area was even more heavily defended than we anticipated. The command recon team inserted to the northwest was saturated with enemy artillery. We suspect this area has dedicated spotters and is pre-designated. Our tank platoon, which assaulted from the east, was also eliminated early on by a combination of heavy AT minefields and patrolling enemy armour. This will all make sense when you see the map in a sec, guys. To the south is a wide jungle area controlled by a bloodthirsty, drug-fueled guerrilla force. They are known to use severe traps and mines throughout the area, as well as hidden units. This area would cause us to take heavy losses before we even reach our target, and is therefore unsuitable. Your force is tasked with reinforcing any surviving Omega team members and continuing the ground assault. We fully expect further casualties, so your team has access to solid reinforcements. You must fight through the ground defences and then proceed to the primary objective. Secondary targets are the communications tower at the airbase and locating and clearing any mortar positions. So force composition. As a ground assault, your team will have no requirement for a recon team. Snipers may attach to squads, however, to provide long-range support. Command elements should form part of the ground force and be active in the engagement. CAS. As a major CSAT installation, we expect there to be some form of AA on site. We are yet to encounter this, but the airbase seems a logical place for AA to be located. Once we have ensured this is clear, CAS will be authorized by command. Prohibited areas. Command has designated 3 areas as prohibited. These locations have been deemed too dangerous for your team to deploy in. High altitude recon aircraft are monitoring the situation and will update you if any of these deployment zones become clear for use. Objectives. 1. Destroy the CSAT communication array. That's the primary objective. I should probably write primary in there, seeing as I did secondary. Destroy any AA around the airbase, that's a secondary objective. 3. Destroy the comm tower at the airbase, secondary objective. 4. Clear any mortar bunkers, secondary objective. 5. Do not enter prohibited areas. Rewards. CAS support, brackets, 1 times Pawnee. Destroy airbase, AA, and comm tower. So 2 things to do there. Prowler airdrop if they clear all the mortar bunkers. Now, the other thing I need to add is respawning, brackets, reinforcements. So what we're going to put here, guys, is we're going to put due to the heavy nature of this assault, or let's put heavily defended nature of this assault. We have prepared sufficient reinforcements for your team. This means up to a period of 1 hour. Let's have a look here. Let me just think about this. So I was trying to think about like how I want to structure this one. So let's say they can have an hour where they can respawn on site. Let's think, and because a lot of it's sort of done on the honor system a little bit, you know. Of course, if their medics are down. Yeah, let's say because basically what it has to represent is it has to represent that they have reinforcement strength to begin with, but then it dwindles over time and they can't reinforce the same way. In the first 30 minutes of the assault, you may revive on site. So I'll say medics may revive on site as necessary. After that initial momentum, players may only be revived once and then must respawn back at base. They can only be brought back as reinforcement with a minimum of three players. Okay, so basically in the first 30 minutes of the assault, after contact made, just to make it clear, that's after contact is made, medics can revive on site as necessary. That means they can revive as much as they want. After that initial momentum is lost, let's put, players may only be revived once and then must respawn back at base. They can only be brought back, not bruff back, as a reinforcement with a minimum of 3 players. Okay, there we go. And that's it, I think. Is that respawn definition clear enough?
I was just reading through it. Where do you have it specifically?
That was the thing that was the most, I thought most likely to be not clear. It's at the bottom. So if you scroll down to the bottom, so it's basically, it says respawns, reinforcements. Due to heavily defended nature of the assault, we've prepared sufficient reinforcements for your team. So basically what this means is, in the first 30 minutes after contact is made, so when you get shot at, medics can revive on site as necessary. So if you have to revive a guy 4 times, that's fine. After that initial momentum is lost after that 30 minutes, players can only be revived once, and then they must respawn back to base if they get killed again. They can only be brought back as a reinforcement. I will type on screen, or maybe I'll put like an intel update, like momentum lost, so that's nice and clear, yeah. And then so it'll say like momentum lost. Once killed, you must then, after 1 revive, you must then respawn back at base, and then they can only come back. Make sure clear with the pilot. They can only bring people back in groups of 3 or more. And bad luck if you get killed. That's why it's the tension's on, and having to wait is better than having 1 life only. Yeah,
I got you. The
rest of it's pretty clear. If they stray into those other areas, they will get punished hard. But they shouldn't do. The whole purpose is that it's been sort of pre-assaulted and that it's very dangerous. And I think the rest of it's pretty clear. But have a read through if you have any questions. Write it in the chat. Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Cheers, mate. Right, here we go. So as you can see, guys, this is going to be the mission. Now, I have not laid in everything, but it was such a big mission today that I have had to lay in some stuff. Also, be prepared. There is a high likelihood of getting framed, like the catastrophic frame drop. I just feel like it's going to happen today because it's such a big mission. And I have actually actively avoided doing these big missions recently for that reason. So we will see what happens, eh? Right, here we go. This is the NATO outpost. Right, so I need to get down and get some more units and stuff going in on this one. So this mission, basically, they've got to assault on this beachhead here. Okay, as you can see, it's got some stuff I've put in. Let me Zeus around for you guys. Let me Zeus around. Last stream for 2 weeks. I'm going on holiday is where I'm going. Sorry for that. But don't worry, guys. I've got stuff to go up on YouTube, so you're not going to be totally without stuff. Right. Anyway, so this is the beach, and there's going to be. I'll put some stuff in here when they actually appear nearby. Okay. So basically, they've got to let's do it. Actually, let's do it like this. Look. So they've got to come up to the beach. They've got to assault their way here. They'll be shot at as they're approaching up onto the thing. Then they've got to come up through here, through this little forest band. And then as they come through this area, they're going to be encountering a lot of enemy bunkers and positions. You can see there's already some NATO stuff being destroyed here. And there's a lot of sort of little hidden bunkers you can see over here by these trees. There's some bunkers here with guys in. And they're going to be ready to defend the line. But then as you progress through, there's actually a lot more heavy bunkers here that are dotted all the way around. Thank you very much indeed for that donation there. I swear that's fake JBF. Would you ever consider having a mission where a 5-man squad infiltrates a base guided by other players? Like PvP, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how PvP can work. And these bases do not only have turrets, they also have some armor backing them up. And you can see here that we've got these bases in here with the full-on GMG turrets and everything. So they got that to contend with, and there are multiple bunker positions hidden throughout this area. And so this is going to be quite a big challenge for the guys to assault. We've got full bunker lines here, tank emplacements, and then going a little bit deeper. There's a light machine gun post right here. The guy's going to be laying down the fire. Liru is command. He says, is the heavy enemy armor threat also a no-go marker? It's quite close to the main objective. Yeah, that is a no-go. It is in the mission description. If you read the first paragraphs. So I put the only approach area is the beach. And then over here, guys, again, look, see we've got some more bunker positions. There's a little AT guy right here as well. And I've got to put some more units down, of course. But then feeding through, look, we've got another Merid. And we've got some high bunker positions up on the top. So we've got this stuff right up here. And you can see these guys have got one hell of a line of sight going way down over the valley. Might want to restrict rifle scopes. Yeah, we have a restricted setup already, so you don't need to worry about any of that. This is the primary objective right here. There is a tower up on top. I've got to put some units down. Although, guys, because we're going to be using a lot of units today, I'm not actually going to put any units up on this position in the early stage. I'm going to let them clear through some of this stuff first before I start arming this up. Because otherwise, what's going to happen, and we'll just go over here, the last thing I'll show you guys is we've got the airfield down here as well. So down here, look, we've got the airfield. And we've got some Tigris in the mix. And there's positions here. There's a guy with a HMG. There's positions for a few little patrolling guys dotted around. There's some air support, all Tigris is. And then tucked away back in the back here, we've got our mortar positions. So they've got quite a lot to contend with. Like I say, let the bodies hit the floor. We'll see what happens with this one. Most clear for Lutin, first time watching, long time fan on YouTube. Well, thank you very much indeed for coming and checking it out today, dude. Right, so let's crack on and get some units down here. I need to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to put too much stuff down, because if I put too much stuff down, they're going to sort of overwhelm, and that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to get units down, but and the thing is that they'll be aware most of the time. I'm not going to have them on necessarily happy patrols, because they theoretically should have been already been engaged here, you see. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes down. Right, so that's that in place, and then let's see, we can have another rifle squad. Oh, let's get some fire teams. I'm going to get a fire team in here. Fire team in here. So there's going to be a fair amount for them to deal with coming in on this. And then I'm just going to have some other stuff hidden around. Again, I'm going to have some guys patrolling around on this bit. Right, so again, I've got to be a little bit careful, and like I say, when you're doing Zeus, guys, Zeus is not always about placing every single unit down and then just being like, right, and then let it play out. Sometimes you got to, so like when I'm doing a big mission like this, it's kind of hard to place so much down so early on, because one of the problems with doing that is that it just means that when you place so much down, it obviously affects the frames pretty bad. And this is a very heavy mission already. Why has it put them there? The garrison thing can be a real pain sometimes. It doesn't garrison them in the building you think. Yeah, look, why is it doing that? These guys should be like up in this. So yeah, I'm just trying to tweak a little bit where these guys are placed. There we go. Yeah, so because there is so much down, I almost want to basically put stuff in it, and then I'll kind of spawn a little bit of extra stuff in myself, you know. I sometimes will do this thing where I kind of... I'll sometimes do a thing where I track how much reinforcements I'm going to give my own guys as we begin on this. I'm not going to do that today. Let's get another fire team on this base. And then if you put a sentry in and put the sentry as a garrison on... see that I usually put them in sort of on this position here. This guy's just dropping down, but I'll put him up into the thingy here. Right, there we go. See, I'm feeling there's a lot down, you see. So I don't think I want to add too much more. But there's some stuff I obviously have to add on. So I have to add, like, fire team over here. But I'll just... This will be like a token gesture. And then if they start moving over here, I'll put some more stuff down, you see. I'm just trying to make that clear from the start, guys, because I don't want people to think that like I'm cheating or abusing the mechanic of it or anything like that. That's not what it is. It's all about dealing with the parameters that are offered by ARMA already. Lids for 20, thank you so much indeed, buddy. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Show Lids some A10 power in the chat. Thank you very much indeed, Lids. Keep the change, sweet checks. Thank you very much indeed. Is that supposed to be cheeks, not checks? Get that A10 power, guys. Right, okay. Now, there was one other little base outpost right here. Oh, and here as well. Oh, I know what happened here. I put this guy in here to test, and then I realised like he was going to be useless. Get rid of that guy. What I need to do is basically just get like a fire team in here. Hopefully they'll sort of move around a little bit. And then I'll just grab like these guys. These guys are just like LMGers. They're auto riflemen. So just put them in and around this. I haven't got any light vehicles right now. There is the I've got these, so they are sort of here. But we'll play it as it goes, I think. What are you doing, you idiots? Jesus Christ. It's going to be like that. Yeah, these guys got it right. Right, I think we're good to go. I'm going to place some NATO guys down, but only when they get closer to it. I'm going to have to, like, because of the scale of this mission, I'm going to have to adapt it as I go. Right, guys. Looting, do Op4 have zoomed optics or sniper marksman teams? There, you would have a recon team. Recon teams have zoomed optics, but there is so much heavy stuff down, I don't really think it's appropriate on this. But I think we're good to go. So let me just head back to the main base. The objective for NATO is to save Matt Damon, basically, yeah. They're moving out, guys. They're moving out. I haven't authorized scuba, but if they wanted to use it, they could, but... Masutcliffe just subscribed, thank you very much indeed. Masutcliffe, welcome on board, my friend. Thank you very much for the sub. Taking us towards our new goals. Leighton, top lad, literally have inspired me to get ARMA and build a new PC. Can't wait to get involved with ARMA community. Give it the good work. Have fun in Ibiza. I will do indeed. I just want to make sure I've got enough boats here. The boats take like 3 or 4 people. Yeah, there should be enough. I might put like another set of 4 in just for the sake of it. Just to make sure, you know. But where? So this is their little landing site that they'll come in on. And from here, it's just a short walk through the netting here, and I've tried to make it clear with nice little orange traffic cones where they go to get to the boats. And they just have a little walk out on the deck to the boats. They should probably wait to all go together, but I'm sure they will organise that up. We'll see how it goes, we'll see how it goes. Right, helis are en route, we're moving out. Moving out. The Huron is powering up as well, guys. But we'll track the Ghost Hawk for now. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's up here. I was looking too far ahead. Willie just subscribed, thank you very much, Amp. Welcome on board, mate. bets on how long they'll take organising the boats before they start out. Probably a little while. It probably will take a little while to organise the boats, but that's fair enough. Put a few mines along the beach. Jesus Christ, how much do you want me to put down? There's already like a crap ton of like mounted positions, tanks, ground units. It's like, my god. It's going to be hard, trust me, we don't need mines. Here we are back at the old airbase. So he's just got to come around this peninsula, guys. Right, let's see whether they get engaged by anything coming in here. I'm not sure whether... I've got no idea whether they would actually get engaged coming in on this position, so we'll see what happens. Doing a good job there, keeping it low, keeping it where it needs to be. Perfect flying. He's just going to drop them. He might just drop them on the water rather than. I think that's what they're going to do. I think rather than land, they're just going to jump out. And now they all drown. Yeah, I think that they're mounting up in the boats, but they're going to wait for everybody else, I think. They need to be careful not starting the engines here, because if they do, if they're behind the other ones, they might glitch. It's a go. It's on. Here we go then, here we go. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe nothing, maybe everything. Don't go slow, buddy. You want to go fast. I think they're just organising themselves into their squads because they've got to all land at slightly different positions. This is always like the best. I love the boat assaults. The beach assaults are the best. That's the trouble. See the marshals and shit. They despawn so fast. These guys are going to be the ones who sort of start to really get in on the line here. I can hear shots being fired already. Yeah, the shots from the shore right here. What we might... There we go, look, the shots coming in. And fucking... Weak firing. I'm trying not to kill too many of them. Oh shit! Okay, now we got wrecked on that one. There's a lot of fire coming in. I've done some damage to him for sure, guys. Done some damage to him for sure. Right, these guys coming in on the beach. Oh no, that boat took a big hit there coming in. Put the smoke down. Let's see the other one coming in here. Right, these guys have crewed out. I actually forgot to I'll move this lot in. Oh shit, look, these guys have already overwhelmed this position here. That's good. These guys are going to have fairly light resistance as it comes. Need to start moving some of these units across this way. We'll keep some of the units back. Again, remember, like I said early on, that I will be holding back some of the units. I will be holding back some of the units to fight a bit. Well, let's see what's happening with the guys here. They've assaulted this bunker, but they've got some units just literally ahead of them. Oh, look, they're right there. Whoa! Tomo's just down. Some smoke. Whoa! Whoa! Wow, the team here in the middle have been taking some pretty heavy losses coming out of the forest here. Once you throw some smoke in the mix, the frames just disappear. Do you know how many viewers we got now, guys? Do you know how many viewers we got in the chat? 420. Right, I'm getting some medic up right here. There's plenty of blood on the floor. Oh shit, look at those rounds coming in. Oh no, medic's down. Not sure where that was coming in from. Oh, there's rogue units all over the place here. Oh, the losses are becoming heavy now. Thick and fast. Yeah, the team over here are having a hard time breaking through this forest line. They're getting surrounded. They're making really good progress as they started in. But as you can see, things have gotten pretty hot pretty fast. Guys who are trying to sort of make do with their losses. Trying to do some damage limitation, bring those guys back from the line. Bring the units in. I am feeling the frames hit a bit right now. Right, the team on the west or the northwest side have been doing not too bad. They're recouping their losses, but they've got a good space to go. These guys, don't forget, are going to have to deal with the AA Tigris tanks as well. So these guys, whilst there's not a lot of infantry necessary for them here to deal with right now, and they're being sensible, they're not just running across the open field here, because there would be definitely some shots to have up in the big turrets of Yaris over here. Just having a look through at the line. Haven't used any mortars come in yet. My initial front line team are doing a pretty good job. I think what I may do though is sort of hit that central beach area and hit it hard. I sort of originally said about using spotters, but I mean these guys up here can easily counter spotters. Just see what these guys can see up here. See a downed guy there and over there. But we don't see anything further up. Hello, I see those guys right there at 1,000. Sorry for the ears, guys. Oh yeah, they got nowhere to run. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Shots there. Let's see him run. Got him. Right. Yeah, we can definitely call some... I'm still around that rock area there. Hey Leighton, I saw you in a Jack Frags video the other day. How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing alright. What one was that? Was that Battlefield, I think? I'm playing some Battlefield with Jack the other day. Let's see. I like that. I managed to hit Kiwi but not Pumankin. And that's actually good. I like to sort of hit that intermittent area. But definitely we can get some mortar shots down on this. So let's create an artillery target around here. Artillery Alpha. Let's fire off on that. Range shot fire. One away. Oh no, Yaris just got dropped. The team on the east side are doing a slightly better job. They're holding their position and making their way through. Jimbo and Mad Hatter there are just sort of staying behind the line. This team here are freezing up right now. They're getting a bit pinned down. Be a mortar shot coming any minute. Yeah, that wasn't near to them, but that was pretty much bang on target. I'm going to make a slight adjustment for that and just bring it into the tree line right there. These guys are moving away, but I'm going to put a full spread on that tree line right now. So target Alpha, 3 rounds, fire. Okay, shots away. Now again, remember when I use the mortar stuff, guys, it's mainly to kind of encourage them to move, and sometimes I want to obliterate the hell out of them, but other times it's mainly to kind of create an atmosphere, and it's also to create a bit of fear. They know that crap's coming in. Here we go. Look at them go, look at them go. Guys here are being cautious. There's a lot of fire coming down on this side though as well. Let's see if they've taken out one of my turrets over here. Let's see if I can't get a Murrid in the mix. Let's put a smoke artillery shot in. So target Bravo. Let's fire in on this one. They can almost bloody hear it on the line. Actually, let's just put a marker here at this here. Actually, see, I can just use the target and just set them to nearest. One shot away. We need to get some reinforcements down here though. Right, the team here on the west side are pushing across the area now. I might try and just, and I'm going to just slightly adjust that fire position toward the road. We'll get some shots in on that. Oh, looks like Jimbo and the guys got hit as they were pushing forward there. Right, let's fire that artillery. Put 2 shots out on these. More limited exchange. Oh shit, they're coming right in. Oh, Gabion's coming right. Gabion and Exio, they're coming right in on it. Right, it's good to bring that in. Right, that team are pushing out across there on the west side. Let's see. Oh man, look, they've sniped out my observation bunkers. Good job. Good job. I was just about to go back up there, but I think the guys down here on the line, or maybe over there, they've picked them out. So that's a good job. There is some guys here on my bunker though, and I'm surprised that these guys haven't got in the mix a little bit more. Although they've got no line of sight. Just keeping an eye on things as we go. So the teams are all making pretty reasonable progress. So these guys here look like they're having a pretty hard fight against the infantry that's ahead of them. Yeah, like they're laying in smoke, medicing up. By the way, we were supposed to be bloody tracking the 30-minute time window. Do you remember? And I have no idea how long it's been from first contact, guys. Does anybody have a vague idea, guys, of how long since they started on the mission here? That's my bad tracking, but I was so excited when they started moving across the water, I totally forgot about it. I would estimate maybe 10-15 minutes they've been running for. It's not been a great amount of time. We need to get some shots coming in on that line there is what we need. 20 minutes? 40-ish, not 40, don't be silly. Watch your ears again, guys. I'd say 20, yeah. So give him another 10, look. Till 5 past. See that then. Ears. Fucking hell, dude. I didn't even see him. Straight through the bloody... That's why grouping up is a bad thing, though. I didn't even know that. I saw that one guy. Dude, hit them right. Look at them. There's 4 of them, like, pinned in on that. Right, the guys over here are sort of getting steadily pinned down. Let's see how the team on this side are not doing fantastic either. I think there's some helicopters en route to reinforce them. Oh shit. Yeah, see, some of these bunkers and stuff are really fighting hard with the guys coming in on the line. Forget about that, dude. Just bloody... Oh, shit. I knew it! Every time. Whenever I go to take control of a unit, they're just literally getting ruined in that exact moment in time. Holy shit. You hear that? Oh, that must be the... possibly the AA tank firing there, I'm not sure. Something's like really laying down the fire though. It's possible that the GMG tank as well. Try and put some grenades on that house there. Tactical grenades. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one getting this FPS bug, guys. I can hear heli reinforcements coming in. I'm going to try and clear this building. Fuck. Ooh, ow, shit. Got him. Nicely done. Building clearance complete. Okay, good job. So we cleared out that one guy, Ark, who was in there. He got pinned down, as you can see. Well, let's see how the team on the west are doing. Well, they've done a good job. They've cleared through that weapons squad and they're heading towards the airbase now. Yeah, knock knock on that door. Well, they've withered down the front line forces, so that's good. Looks like the helis are delivering the guys back here on base. So the guys are prepping up here. They used the boats already. Now, again, I could put boats down, but it doesn't really make sense because all the boats are here. Like it, you know, they've used the boats to get across already, so now they're going to have to heli in onto the beach, and they've secured the beach, so that's okay to go with. Right, these guys are going to have troubles because now, as you can see, I think Yaris just got clipped by the AA tank, so they've got a couple of tanks and stuff going down. I'll probably drop a couple of extra units in on this base here in a minute. But they've thinned down the strength of the area here. Again, I want them to have to fight through the... I want to have them fight through this town. I was moving units through the town before, so now I'm just going to place some units actually sort of in and around the town itself. Right, helis are coming in onto the beach now. Whoa, that is dangerous. Slowdown right there. That is a dangerous... And there you go. There's some fire coming in from the HMGs because he's way too high. You can see that ranged fire coming in. He's still gaining height. And you can see over here Tic Tac doing a better job. And be a little bit careful with that minigun fire because you don't know always what you're firing on. The guys are out moving him. Don't get height, don't get height. Clipped by those AA tanks. Right, the team are watching across here. Yeah, they're actually taking fire from this, and the AA tanks are engaging them as well. The AA tank is actually shooting across at the heli as well. We definitely get some water fire spawn that. Get our patrol team to just... Oh damn, they hit one of those. I'm going to have to get some mortar fire onto this, guys. Grabbed the wrong bloody marker, didn't I? I have 2 range shots come in. They're going to want to take cover. Make a slight adjustment to that. And they're pulling back on the line, which is good news. Right, the guys have been doing devastating damage here. We've lost one of our tanks on the front here. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to just going to set up some more positions so I can more actively manage stuff a bit easier. I think I might actually get some I'm going to get a Power Viper team in on this. I have 2 weapon squads push forward as well. Okay, all sorts going on. So we've got 2 weapon squads coming in now. We've also got our Viper team dropping in from the sky. So Special Forces Viper Rescue. These guys are going to be dropping in. I'm keeping these guys dropped in from quite a distance away. The guys down here on the ground should be able to see them. Yeah, they definitely will. But they're quite a distance away. But they're still working towards that airport, and again, they're probably going to try and clear so that they can get that CAS support, I think is what they're going for there. Damn. Okay, they hit that, and we saw immediately where that's coming in from. I gotta tell you, I'm always meant to put a sentry in on these, and I never do. Right, this team need to try and get up on that hill and try and eliminate these guys. Right, so we've got teams coming in on that. I'm going to actually move this unit here that I moved along the line. I'm actually going to redirect and send them over this way. Because I need to get those guys moving over there, try and put some more firing onto these guys. CSAT guy's just running around in the open. One of them, the guy over here that I told to move, has not done so at all. Let's have a look over this side. Man, these guys are taking some pretty heavy fire from a number of different positions, I think. Let's see if my little guys in the front line here can see much of what's going on. Yeah, they can as well. Difficult trying to see if I can see any enemy units though amongst all this lot. See how useful the smoke is though? You can't see through it at all. Is that a guy there? I can't. They may be right there, I'm not sure. There they are. Damn, I think I got him. I did now. Yeah, time is definitely up on the... we had a 5-minute restart. Time is definitely up on the respawn momentum anyway. I think we're going to call that on that. Whoa, I heard a voice there, which I shouldn't do at all. That's weird. That team's still surviving, but the team here in the front line have been getting absolutely hammered. Although that looked like a heli kill almost. Like a heli crash or something like that, because a lot of people just died straight out of nowhere. Right, the team here have got problems. They've got infantry to deal with, and they've got multiple Marids going on as well. Heli's coming back in on the line. Damn. Lyra is down. Look at this guy right here. This guy's being ballsy. Although I don't think he would sit just out in the open, so I need to kind of try and move this guy. I'm going to get him back over here if I can. He's probably going to get shot in the back now. I've told him to move.